So I think the medium to short term plan is we are going to do cotton. Let's check used vehicles. Ooh, tree harvester. Oh, Kin's Blue Drive. It's funny I just said that, and we were thinking about doing cotton, because that'll allow us to do corn, looks like sorghum, beans, green beans, sugar beets. So it gives us a bit more flexibility. Tree harvester. But that's tempting as well. So what's that? That's something we'll probably look to utilise when we really ramp up the timber production, but I'm not going to do that until this whole farmyard is cleared of all the current trees. What is this here? Disc harrow. Still working with on that, 10.5 meters. But yeah, Kin's Blue Drive. So we're definitely doing cotton. So we've gotten this for a pretty nice discount. So let's go and grab that. Hey guys, welcome back to AF Farms for another episode of Riverbend Springs on FS25. So carrying on from the last episode, we have basically started our grain elevator museum restoration. We've done a fair bit of baling. We're basically continuing our wool production, and we're continuing our timber production. So I've just noticed we've got an Arkeson FSX 6372 trailer, so bale trailer. So currently we've got one leased. So what we're going to do is we're going to buy this. So buy this for 46,000, yes. And we're going to return our leased bale trailer, which is this guy here. Oh no, that's the one we just purchased, because it'd be a disaster if I just sold it. So let's return that. Make sure I got the right one. Return, yes. Okay, cool. Right, let's go and pick it up. So I'm going to rip down to the farm shop, and then we'll come back in once I'm over there. See you in a minute. Alright, here we are. Let's go and grab this guy. So we're starting to phase out our leased equipment over time. So when we get good used vehicles, when I say good used vehicles that we're using for a good price, kind of makes sense. We can't quite afford to buy brand new unless the items are relatively cheap. So we'll just persevere with keeping an eye out for good sales. See if we can overtake this guy. Nope, drag race. Ooh, I think we're gonna get there. No. Just missed out. Oh, he's turning, is he? No. Oh, he was. Haha, gotcha, buddy. Anyway, let's cut the video. I'll see you back at the farm. Alright, here we are. Let's go park this guy up. So we've got a ton of bales, which is good. I've got a bit of a problem. I was just checking before with our old stump situation, so I'll run over there quickly and I'll show you what I mean. So I tried to put a building on this area just to test it out, but because we've got this stump issue, it's basically causing a collision, so we can't get rid of it. So what I might actually do is see if our stump grinder will pick it up and be able to get rid of it this time. Now it doesn't show a collision when I try to plow. Wow, that was smart. Let's try this again. So I think it's just an unfortunate glitch, but an annoying one at that. So what I'll probably have to try and hide it with a tree. So put a tree back in and some bushes. So when I fix the area, so let's see if we can turn on the mulcher. Yeah, so we're just not getting any. I mean, I could try and paint the ground over the top of it. Definitely still not working. Alright, well, it is what it is. We'll have to make do. Alright, what else have we got on at the moment? So we've got a horse planter. So we're looking at doing cotton. So I've priced up some of the cotton equipment. We're going to use the Kin's Blue Drive planter. So yeah, the Kin's Blue Drive. So it's a direct drill planter that'll do cotton. And then we obviously need a harvester. So if we're looking at specialty crops, perhaps. Where is it? I was looking at it before. Yeah, cotton harvesters. So we're looking at 485,000 for the Case IH Module Express, which will do a square bale, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Or the John Deere, which is almost double the price. I don't really understand the difference here. So like, The John Deere will do a 2,000 litre cotton bale, right? The Case IH will do a 20,000 litre bale. It's both 6 metres. I mean, the John Deere's have got more power, but seems like a big call. Alright, when can we get cotton in the ground? So I was having a look at this before. So planting season has passed, I believe. So it looks like February and March. So if we had been a bit more organised, we could have got it in the ground before. But we're pretty much just going to have to go through another cycle of loading up the timber and loading up the wool. Would appear. Actually, we've got some clothes to move, so let's do that now. So I'm going to throw on a time lapse. I'm going to move some of these pallets, and then we'll come back in. All right, I'll see you in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes.
Gone over this 1,000 times before. Baby, it's now or never. Gotta leave this town, and I know what you're asking for. You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more.
You know what? It just occurred to me that I should reposition this trailer so that I don't have to do such a long drive up to the front of the trailer here. So if I put it parallel with the pallets, similar to how I have it with the wool pallets, that'll make the loading just that little bit quicker. So if I strap that down, let's drive this over, and then I'll swing through and reverse it in like so. And then I'll reposition the curtain as well. So if I go something to that effect. Okay, close curtain side, curtain left front, curtain left back. And I'll just get these tension straps off so I can actually, okay, make sure it's detached. So I've got a feeling that'll speed up our movements. So obviously we've got wasted movement driving that extra distance when realistically we should just do it like this, and that'll speed up production, I think. So let's continue the time lapse and we'll keep loading up. So see you in a few minutes. Enjoy the tunes.
When reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive. And I say it might take me nowhere. Anywhere is better than the places I have been.
Alright, let's check in on the production. So obviously not getting anything spawning at the moment, so let's see what's happening. Alright, let's see if we can... Oh yeah, so we're only at 10,000 litres. Let's see if we can chop up some of this tree, move it into position. I'm just going to cut some smaller chunks, because it is an American elm, so it's going to have a lot more limbs, which is a bit more problematic. Okay, let's put this chainsaw away, grab our trusty hand tool situation. Okay, that's taken that bit. Must say the physics of the handling, so the picking things up, how much is that? 365 kilos. Of course it's too heavy. Let's cut it in half so we can get the cutting disc. Okay, so we should be able to grab that now. PC players will have super strength, which basically just means you can pick up pretty much anything. There's no weight limit. So how much more capacity do we have? 10,000. Okay, so we can get a bit more in there. So let's go. Can we get this guy in? See if we can cut it just here. Still too heavy. Let's cut I have to cut this other section off here if I can figure it out. Okay, that should do it. So 200 kilos is the limit. I mean, this guy should be Mr. Olympia or World's Strongest Man or something. Picking up 200 kilos like so. Okay, let's check the capacity now. So you don't get a lot of literage for these trees in this fashion. However, it's better than... I mean, it's better than wasting them. And for the small amount of trees that we have cut down... So what do we got? So we've got 11,000 of wood. If I put that in there... Yeah, it's really bugger all, isn't it? Let's just go a couple more chunks here. I mean, I think these guys would yield more for wood chips. But I'm just not a fan of doing wood chipping in the game. I'd much rather do forestry in this format. Let's see if we can push some of these in. So let's grab this guy. So we might even be able to push the whole tree in. Let's see. Might be a winch job. Let's do that. Okay, let's grab our winch rope. I mean, I've only got to drag it literally half a metre. Attach. Okay, let's taken that. So what does that boost our capacity up to? 13,000, so that's maxed it out. Okay, good to know. Alright, let's check on the wool production quickly. So we've got 1,000 litres. So we should be able to sleep again, and I think we will have another run of pallets to move. So let's go ahead and sleep till about, let's go 9:30. So I think the medium to short term plan is we are going to do cotton. Let's check used vehicles. Ooh, tree harvester. Oh, Kins Blue Drive. It's funny I just said that, and we were thinking about doing cotton, because that'll allow us to do corn, looks like sorghum, beans, green beans, sugar beets. So it gives us a bit more flexibility. Tree harvester. That's tempting as well. I suppose that's something we'll probably look to utilise when we really ramp up the timber production. But I'm not going to do that until this whole farmyard is cleared of all the current trees. What is this here? Disc harrow. What's the working width on that? 10.5 meters. But yeah, Kins Blue Drive. So we're definitely doing cotton. So we've gotten this for a pretty nice discount. So let's go and grab that. Okay, buy that. Yes. Nice. Very, very happy with that. That's for sure. Okay, let's check in on the animals. So I just want to double check our planting window. So we can get cotton in February. So we might actually wait till March, but we'll see when we get closer to the time. Okay, we have... Actually, we can get our cut of grass going. So let's grab our mower. So we'll hook up this guy to the mower. We'll go and do a run of cut grass. I'm pretty sure we can do a cut of grass. And we'll just leave it sit there on the field. We might even try and do a double cut this time. See if the double cut strategy actually works. So basically it just means that you cut grass once, let it grow back, cut it again, and then just makes your baling that much more efficient. So let's test that out. So I'll grab this guy. And we will grab this guy. Need to get this thing repaired. The maintenance is absolutely terrible. Okay, so let's have a look at this AI worker. So we've got work the headlands, so it'll do a headland, start with the up and down and do the headland last. We can also headland, work the headlands off. Does that it won't do a headland? Okay. So let's do this. So we're going to do the up and down, and we're going to do the headland after the fact. So if I accept that, so let's go OK, and I'll drive this guy down to the edge of the field. My suspicion is, let's go from here. No field found. What if we do this? No field found. Okay, so the worker is in position. So I think they're going to start with this furthest row, which looks to be about the width of the mower. And they'll start with the up and downs. And that headland lap. Okay, cool. I'm liking that. Alright, let's get... what are we doing here? We were going to... I've forgotten what we were doing. Okay, so we've purchased the Kins Blue Drive. We're going to plant in February. We need to move some more pallets. So let's throw on another time lapse. We'll get some of these pallets moved, then we'll come back in. Enjoy the tunes.
You say it's out of my reach, but I can't pretend no more. 'Cause for as long as I remember, it's been stuck inside my mind. You can't ask me to surrender when reaching for the dream keeps me alive. 'Cause it's keeping me alive.
Alright, we'll leave that there for the moment. So our work is going along nicely. I think what we'll do is we are going to let's go and drop a load of wool over to the spinnery. And then we'll see if we can top up our sawmill as well. So I'll utilise the worker again for this purpose. So we'll do a go-to delivery. Yeah, so it's not a full load, but I'm not too worried about it. Okay, definitely need to get some repairs on some of our equipment. So let's go AR worker. Let's go load and deliver. Well, it's not technically a load and deliver, but we want pick location, start job. Okay, and we'll just double check that this is actually going to go. Okay, cool, they're on the way. Okay, while it's happening, let's see if we can get another tree into the... Actually, let's just check the volume. 11,000, so we might not get a full tree. But we should be able to get the rest of this tree in. Not the whole tree, maybe some of it. So we just push it a bit closer. Now I did get rid of the front blade that I did have because I thought I'd utilise this winch just for this purpose. Okay, pretty close. Okay, what I will do is potentially, I'll just leave that for the moment. I don't think that'll interfere with the spawning. Okay, let's check in on the productions. Okay, so we need to go through another day cycle to get some more materials. So more planks long, and wood beams. Spinnery could do with a top up. Tailor shop, I think we've already moved the pallets for today. We've got one, so let's move that quickly. So I find if you move the pallets in, well, just regularly, so a couple at a time, it's not such a big task in the end. When you've got to move a lot at once, it does become a bit painful. But that is just the nature of the game at the moment, and everybody is suffering through the same challenges. But auto load will definitely come to PC at some stage. I mean, hopefully it comes to PS5. Or there's an alternate, like I mentioned before, the central warehouse. It's actually a nice little neat stack there. It's probably the neatest I've done. Surprise. Okay, park that there. Let's check in on our worker. So they'll come back through and get the headland later. Truck is going along nicely. Anything else we can do at the moment? No, don't really think so. We could probably cut down another tree, but then... Actually, let's go and get our Kins Blue Drive from the farm shop. So let's grab this guy. Let's drop off this mulcher. So it has a liquid fertilizer tank, I'm pretty sure. So we'll get some liquid fert in there, and it just takes regular seed like normal. So let's go over to the shop, we'll go and have a look at it, and we'll bring it back to the farm, so I'll see you over there. Alright, need to get some gas while we're here, so we'll do that quickly. So you can see the fuel usage bar on the right hand side there is on the low side, so let's refuel. Okay, I'll come back in once this is full. Okay, there we go, $791 to fill up the tank. Seems like a lot, but I guess it is what it is. Alright, so here's the Kins Blue Drive. Let's get it connected. We'll throw some seed in it. So it should just be a case of fill the seeder. Worker B has completed their task. So who is Worker B? Oh yep, cool. Perfect timing. Okay, let's quickly do this delivery. So I'm glad this works reliably, because it would suck having to do every single delivery. It's bad enough that I've got to load the pallets. Okay, let's open the curtain side. Cool. What's our production volume at the moment? So 15,000 litres. Nice. Okay, we'll get back onto the main road, and then we'll send this guy back on a worker. Okay, so hire AI worker. Let's go do a go to target position. So we'll come in just over here. Start job. Okay, should be good. Where are we? This guy here. Okay, so we need to grab a bit more seed, I think. So let's just reposition next to the seeder, the seed tank. So it should be 1,000 litres. And then we need to grab some liquid fert. So let's go into objects. We want pallet tanks. And we've got two choices of liquid fert. It doesn't really matter what you use. Let's just go to this one. Grab 3 of them. And just pull up alongside, hit L3. That's filling that up nicely. So we're going to use the worker primarily to sort out this seeding and planting. So this might need a front weight as well. So I do have a weight back at the farm. But we should be able to do soybeans with this too. So that's going to be another potential crop. And we're going to utilise field number 2 for the cotton. So we'll keep our grass field as is. We'll just take a second to admire this magnificent machine. So yeah, once we get our cotton underway, then we're going to go into rope manufacturing. So that's going to tie into the playground build. And we'll be able to pretty much, unless there's other elements for that playground build that I'm not aware of, that should pretty much cover everything. And then the rope also feeds into the wagon builder as well. So something to look forward to. Alright, we'll just park them up over here. So this is obviously where all these trees were. This is part of this is another reason why I got rid of all these trees, is just to have a bit more usable parking area. So far so good. Alrighty, cool. Let's go and have a look at the Mac Till. No, not the Mac Till, the Blue Drive. Cool. So yeah, this is a carryover from FS22. Just let me double check that it does actually do soybeans. Where were we? I think that yellow icon is the soybeans. Anyway, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, primarily we're going to be doing cotton first. So we're going to have to do some field prep. So if we go over and have a look at our field, actually. Let's go and visit it. So we've got grass in there at the moment. It needs lime, it needs rolling. So we'll go through and we'll do the proper field prep as well. So I think we'll just try and jag some used equipment for free if we can. We should get a pretty good yield out of this field. I mean, we could probably look to extend the field as well on these verges. I mean, I don't think I'm going to at this stage. We'll just leave it as is. But yeah, that should tie in to our productions nicely. Got the cement. I think this is the cement dredge down here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, so it just keeps producing cement. That's what that looks like. And then you feed it into here, and then you get your cement products down this way. Interesting. Cool. Alright, well that's the plan anyway. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Got any questions, leave me a comment below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.
Step 1